Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, TV Out of Control. I know it's been a long time. I've been not filming, but I wanted to tell you, but I didn't want to wait to tell you guys because it's not gonna happen, but it will happen. So, so you want to know what's going on in my movie? Uh, Honestly, it's gonna happen. It's just in the right. It's just in the timing. The timing is bad, but I have somebody want to make my movie, and it's gonna happen. So I never met this guy yet, but when I do see him, I'm gonna talk to him. But I am. This guy want to make my movie. He's a pastor. My aunt told a story about me, and he want to make a movie about this. So I am Fisher going to make a movie. So it's the timing. It's gonna happen, but it's the timing. It's official. I am gonna make a movie. It's just the timing. The timing. The right time to going to do. I already have on this tape, CD tape. I made a movie in the tape, so I'm just gonna a DVD movie. I just gotta get it out to send it off. And this guy's gonna help me because he knows some people to make the movie. So I'm gonna do that. And, it was just like been accomplished like a life. It's like every single time I know I told you guys I'm gonna make a movie, and it's never did. I just it it's like my old house. Every time I try to do this, try to do that, it never work out. Every time I try to do this or that, everywhere I go trying to find somebody, it never work out. It's just never work out. And this is gonna work out. It's just the timing. The timing is gonna it's taking the timing to go to do all of that to get it to the way that to meet this guy soon to make this movie. So I am gonna make the movie, and it's gonna be a good movie. So maybe when we explain just a little bit the movie about what the movie is about, so you guys can get idea that because I know I told you guys in the past. My old house when I used to live in San Antonio, I told you about my story, but I don't think I explained it to you a little bit better because you know what? I was in a mess in my life, in my journey, and you probably like you guys know how to feel and you have a journey life and you just feel mess and just all well I had that tough time and you probably guys not the only one. I probably not the only one because everybody lost their loved ones and all. It's hard. So this movie is gonna be honor my mom because she passed away in 2021, and this movie is gonna walk the world. I could have put the video up and let me tell the story, but I decided I don't want to do that because I don't want to I want to give it to somebody, and I want to get it I want to make it look professional. It's professional, but not like it's not. It's just me talking, and I don't want to just put it out there. So I kind of want to make this just journey, my life, my journey, how I got here. So the movie is about. It's called Child of Faith, and I wrote this. I wrote the music, and I wrote the movie. Like I made the movie, and I wrote the music, and it's just a story about a life, a mother and a child is making a strong living. That she was not gonna make it. She's not gonna be anything. The doctor thought she would never could make it, and she's gonna always be a vegetable the rest of her life. And I would never be anything. I would never know right and wrong. And here I am. I know right and wrong. Like example, if you see a glass of cup, and it's nothing in it, and you say there's milk in it, but when you say milk, it's no milk because you lied. You lied because no milk. It's just an empty cup. So I know what right and wrong is. And so when I was a baby, I was mature. You probably saw pictures of me, like the videos. If you go in my past, look at the videos that I made, like for Mother's Day and all. There's pictures of me when I was. So this is gonna be a upper chance because I did put the video and pictures in the movie that it's true story, and it will show you how I made it, how I did. So it's a true movie, and I just don't want to have to put it out there because it's a long progress to look at that video, and it's gonna be so that's why I said I'm gonna wanted to make a movie so people could get to understand the movie is. I was pretty sure baby. I wore dark clothes. I was size a cabbage doll. I not I was not looking well. I did not look like I was looking good because I was really cold. That's what my mom said. I was cold and fragile. So they put me in a drawer to put heat on me. I was poor, okay? My birth mom was poor, and I live in the Philippines, and so I want to make a movie because I don't think I never see any movies out there as Filipino, like no story about Philippines, no story. Only stories I heard like Chinese movies, Jewish movies, all kind of different culture background, but nothing seems to me out the story about Philippines. And this will be an awesome movie about me, how I came from. And so this movie is about this girl's a mother to save her life. Because she was not going to make it. She was going to go to America. My mom, my dad took me back to the Philippines. They were going to, not Philippines, sorry. They're going to take me back to America. They were not going to stay there that long. They were going to stay long, but they decided to have me first and get me back to America to live. So my brother was 5. When he was a kid. He told me I was a baby, and I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest girl in the family. Cause my brother was older than me. So I was newborn. My brother was 5. So, so there's 2 people in my. I still have him on Facebook and all, but there's 2 people in the family, and they're like family to me, and I still meet them on Philippines. I still meet them on FaceTime because they still live in Philippines, and so there's a conference story about the story about, and it's called he knows all the part of the story. He knows every single scene about me, because he was there. He was there to reach out to my birth mom and my adopted parents. It was a mystery. They're mystery like a pastors. They're mystery to reach out the gospel to tell Filipinos and all. Wow, this is really a touching. Gave life to all to my parents. Gave life to my mom, my birth mom. So my birth mom gave her life to know Jesus. And so there's 2 friends named Sammy and Niman, and they speak Filipino. And so they're the ones told my mom and asked them, do you want to know Jesus Christ? Because my mom can't speak English. And she didn't understand because she's Filipino. She speak the Tagalog. And I never raised the Tagalog or anything. I don't know anything about. I went there when I went down 20 no, 2018, I went there for just a trip. Me and mom go down there, and it was around April, and we went down there. Got to see a lot of cool scenes. I been back there, but I only went back there when I was 1 year old or 2 year old. I think it was 2 year old that I went back to Philippines, and that's the last time I don't remember. I only remember eating a cookie and a Coke. That's the last time I remember. I don't remember a lot. But, long said, so gave my mom a life. She kissed me goodbye. That I know I was going to go to a better place. So, there's a lot of journey to this. I was this size of my mom's, this size finger. I was tiny. And I was skinny and bone. And like I said, there was no clothes to fit me. I couldn't wear any diaper. They didn't have no printer diapers. So I wear dog clothes, whatever they could put me in, because I was so tiny. I was very, very tiny in my average life. I had been tiny since I was a little girl. It was hard I got to grow, and when I was like 8 and 9, I still exactly the same height. I never grow anymore. So, growing up to knowing my story life is I made it through. Because my dad and my mom gave my mom a life. She was a sex slave living in the Philippines. Did not know she was doing that because she was going for my grandfather and my grandfather paid, and my grandma paid for them to go so she could go make money and clean. But long story short, she did not go do that. She was in the white slave, in the bar, in the armies and navies and all that, back in the day, back in the 80s. I was born in 80. December 1785. I was born that time. That was back in those days, and it was poor country. Like, you could really poor. Like, my city was poor, and I live in a sorry store. Sorry store is back in the room, and this midwife came out to say, "I have this baby. I don't know you want this baby." It's like, take me to this baby, and so she taking this baby. My mom saw this baby, but nobody wanted to touch this baby because I was so fragile. But my mom, she was brave. She was brave. My mom was so brave to give me life. She picked me up, and I saw her to eye. And I would never forget that because I saw my mom's eye and she saw my eye, and that's the last time I saw her eye. She gave me life. She gave me a perfect to live because she was strong. And so my dad was a missionary. He go reach out the gospel to talk about the Lord and everything. And this day that my dad he did not believe that I was gonna make it. So my mom was the only one to believe. So one day there's part of the story that my mom asked my dad, can I go see Hannah? Can I go see Hannah? And she said, no. Because they thought I'm not going to make it. But not my mom. Not my mom, because she gave me hope. She gave me a strength to live. And I made it through and said, no, we're not going to see Hannah. Because my dad didn't breathe all that scene. Everybody believed I was never going to make it, but I did. So my mom was the only one stand firm to believe in hope. To hope something. So so they took me back. Had to cross me to Japan, to Hawaii, and I remember one time. I remember when I was a little baby in the incubator, I turned my head around and I saw my dad and my brother. I said, "That's my dad. That's my brother." When he was 5, and I looked up and I saw Jesus. I said, "I got saved. I got born again." Some people get born again 5, 6, or 7. I got born again, newborn baby. I know Jesus all to up to my daughters. I know Jesus since I was newborn, and that's a big topic because nobody knows. And so I was it was a challenge for me. It was a challenge for me. So the story of my birth mom, she was dancing in the bar, and she drank just a tad a bit that almost damaged my brain. So I have physical alcohol. If you go look it up, what physical alcohol is, but God healed me. God healed me. And the part that I don't, most people get angry, mad, frustrated, or have some issues or shaking. I don't. God heal me. The whole part that I don't have that. So the only thing I have problem. I don't have any problem. I have my issue is part of my brain just really. I have to have everything routine. If I don't have my routine the way I want it, then it'll throw me off. I don't like changes. It's hard for me to change. So I had to learn to change, and I don't like changing. It's one of my pissy change I don't like. It's hard. So that's the only problem I have, but I don't have a lot of issues or anything now. It's just I'm just smart, healthy, and my brain totally just really. I've been trying to do things, a life, a journey. But like I said, so up there they almost put a needle in my vein. I mean in my head, but that it was really a mess. And I lost oxygen up in the air in the airplane. There was a lot of journey. It took a lot to get me back to in the States. And I was in San Antonio, Texas. My dad was in the Navy, and he fly a space that we could go up. And my mom, my brother, they all went traveling. And my brother was 5 because he went to Israel. They all went different. I was not born yet. But they all went to travel places to places. Because my dad, my mom was a missionary. And so in the missionary, so part of that, he got me. Part of that, they got me later. My brother was 5 when he got me, but when he was probably around 4, they went to Israel, travel everywhere, and travel everywhere, and then decided to come to Philippines. I had proved the papers. They were gonna go to the nations to Philippines to meet somebody, but they met me first. So they decided to, you know what, like get this baby out of this country so we could keep her alive. And it's a big journey. So that's gonna be my movie. My mom named this movie. It's called Child of Faith. So I'm gonna honor my mom and everything. Just hear this story, it's just changing. I just telling that story is make me cry. Very. I probably did tell you a story, but maybe not enough detail because I said, you know what, I'm gonna open it up to tell you guys this story because this is a real story. This is the story that helping the movie, and I know that I talk about this, and I want to tell you guys that it is happening. So when I had a rough time, a bad day, I had a rough. It was Sunday and Saturday. It was a couple of weeks ago. And I was telling him like, I don't really care. I don't have anybody. I'm sick or tired. Why I have this? Why everybody get this? Why everybody? And then like I'm sick of God help me. Like what I need to do. My best friend have somebody. She's got a life. She got something. But what about me? Like what I have? I don't have anything. I'm like down in the step and like feeling a loser, feeling all this up in my head, knowing that talk, knowing that my aunt in my talk about told them about the true story about me, and he said, I want to meet this girl. I want to make this movie. Like he like really, I don't like. I can't imagine this is a dream for me, and I was shaking like you kidding me. So I'm like, oh my god, this movie is gonna blow people's mind away. This movie is gonna like blow people in the. And I'm hoping this movie come out because you know what, just being prayer this the hoping this movie will come because it sounds like it's coming. It's just the timing. That's the only thing about it's the timing. And so I'm praying this movie, like please give me a sign to this send this movie to me because I really need to get this movie out. I really seriously I need to get this movie out. I can't I can't just sit there waiting for another day. I mean, it's been a long journey for me. Since my mom was alive, I said I was gonna make a movie, and I said I will going to, and I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up my dream. See, my dream is to get married, make my movie, maybe start a little cafe I always dreamed for, and not much I want for my dream. I mean, my dream to one day to go to Disney because I've never been to Disneyland, but Disney, but that'll be an opportunity later. But my more important, my dream is to make a movie, to get married and have a happy life. That's all I want for my dreams. That's all. And so I hope this journey that you see this movie, there will be a blessing for people to touch people's life. It all this. So like I said, I want to say appreciate you guys stick by me. I know I've been not doing videos a lot, but I'm gonna try my best to do more videos in the later. Well, actually, I'm on Actually, I've been posting a lot of TikTok stuff, music and everything. So you've been seeing me a lot. I just been not posting a lot since. Cause I don't know. My life is fading away for life. Like I'm not into YouTube like I used to be, but I want to get to into the YouTube more. I just not into a lot of that. I really don't do TikTok a lot because I just really don't. And I will be honest. I want to be truth and honesty. I just sit in my room all day and do watch TV. I don't do anything. That's why I don't. That's why I'm so late. Then I'm trying to wait my room and do all the stuff I do. But I'll be honest. I'm gonna say I don't do a lot of things. So, and that's gonna be a little change too. There's gonna be a little change when I start doing stuff more, doing things I need to do, it's doing more a challenge. And so I think it'll be awesome to knowing that so you guys can know what I'm doing, what my life going. Like I am trying to get that movie going so people can see it. And I'm not trying to be famous or anything. But when I do make this movie, what's your offer? What are you gonna do with this money? Like if anybody wanna know what I'm gonna do with this money, I'm gonna do excuse me, I'm gonna do this money, use it for school. This school is gonna help people. I'm gonna start a school for people for like me, for handicapped people, for high function people could have more ability, because a lot of people don't have that. So like there's training out, but it's just not. So this is for anybody that's high function, to show them how to do camera, take pictures, or arts, or learn how to do their own cafe, learn how to do their own, manage your own place or your own business. See, I want to have my own business, but I can't have it because I don't have no tool to somebody to teach me how to do all of this, or somebody to train me, because I don't have that. It only have basic training for people, for low people, that people could, I'm not trying to say be better than anybody. I'm just I want to make a better place for people to have more educated to do more. Okay, so people can just hire me, go to Cheesecake Factory. But what I could do, I don't know anything, because nobody can hire me, because I'm not good enough, or not, That's the point. We teach people to train them to want to go to cook. So sometimes the cookers don't hire people like me because I don't know how to do fancy food or cook. They only take you to McDonald's, Walmart, places they could do. We need to be minor and be better, to maybe we can help people like me. People will have special need. If it's very high function, they could do it. It's low distance. It's low nothing for people. It's frustrated because I've been there so many times, places getting training, but it's nothing I really didn't fit in. See, no shoe to fit. And I want to start a school to do that. We have basics, and not just basic stuff, because that's what they do, is basic stuff to train you how to, know how to do laundry and all that. That's good, but I'm talking about more. Give it more. Make the brain more to learn more. Like, we can have all that too, but we need more extra miles. Let's say, how you can learn how to do tronics. If some kid or some high function guy want to learn how to do tronics, but they can't hire somebody because they don't, you're not, you're not fit for that. Like, I wish somebody would stop saying that you're not fit for anything. Start believing something that will happen. Or let's say, a kid want to own a store, like, I want to sell clothes, but he can't because he's not function enough to do that. Wait a minute, he could be high function if you show him how to do it. Show him how to do this. Do something about it. Stop putting us a label that we can't do this, we can't do that. So that's what I want to do. I want to start school. It's a dream to start school. So I'm using this money to start school. And then, like I said, start my family business, my cafe, and get married. That's one thing. That's one of the things I want to do in life. To start a school to help people, and give a life for everything, that people can always remember this. Like, oh wow, this girl, she did sing, she did that. I want to remember her in the rest of my life. That journey. Like, I don't know what the name of the school gonna be, but I know something God's gonna put that school together. But I want that. And it's gonna be a school for Christian people, Christian faith people, to help school like that. And then each people get a one team, like each people get one person, 1-on-1, because I need 1-on-1 to know. So you don't get like 2 people in the classrooms, because every classrooms is only like 2 teachers, and they can't help a lot. And so I said, you know what? We need a teacher like 1-on-1. You take it one kid, each one, or one guy or girl, and you show them how to do it. And you teach them. You show them. You show them, and you show them and all of that. Because it's by one section that you can help them to achieve what they want to be. You know, sometimes I feel like a cheap it, like, oh, never could make a movie. I never could do this because I'm not good enough for people. I want to do this. I can't do this because you have to have this, you have to have that. But if you can have that and that, then teach somebody, show them to they can have that. That's why you could teach people. I mean, that's why you could teach those persons, each one different person that you train them, and then when you get there, you got the degree. It's like getting a college degree. You know, you can't get that. You can't do this. I can't get a college degree. I can't do that because I don't have a degree to somebody to show me. You have to have one team of person to help you, to show you what you could do. You know, I can't do because I can't read. I can't do that. But if somebody can help me to show me all this, I could be more average, smarter. And look, I am smarter because God's blessing me all. But I could do a little bit more. And that's why we can help people do more of that. We can help people to know how to do those things. And that's a big effort challenge that I'm gonna make a movie. That's a big effort chance of making a school and make my movie and do all the things I want to do in my life. So it's like that. I want to help people to achieve what they want to do in life. I want to help people to stop this madness people because I got picked on so many teachers. I'm not kidding. This is something. One teacher I never got picked on, but the other teachers in life I did get picked on because I got abused in schools and did not give me a proper what I need because they really treat me like crap. I could tell you stories and stories about what happened in my life, and that's gonna be part of the movie too. That's gonna be a part of the movie that I want to put in there. That explain to people that I've been through a lot of hard life, and so this will be a big journey. So that's what I want to do. It's not me going to be famous or try to be or help. I just want to help people. I want to start a school that somebody could make a better difference and have a better profit scenes. Cause it sounds like nobody it's only have basic scenes. See, I tried going to school and training, but they didn't give me the tools I want. I mean, tools I need. They just want what they want me to do what it is, and it's nothing for me. It's very nothing there for me. Like, I want to be trained for something bigger. Like, doing my art, doing videos, like doing pictures. I want to learn how to take topical picture, but I don't got nobody to teach me because they don't have tools for that. I wanna go start my own business, my cafe, but I have to have the tool to learn how to do all that. See, that's why somebody had to show me how to teach me how to manage it, how to do all that. See, we don't have that stuff like that around anywhere. They don't have that because they don't have the tool to do that. We don't. I can't go walking. Oh, I want to work at a restaurant. I don't have the tools for it because I don't know how to do all that because nobody trained me. There's a different other way I can do things. Okay, like I can't read, I can't write the take orders and what to do, but I can do a different way. You know, I can speak and say, she want bacon, eggs, and all whatever she want. I mean, I'm just saying that I can learn to manage my own place and my own cafe. I could do that, but I don't have the tools to know how to do that, because that they don't have stuff like that out there in this world. That's why I want to train this. That's why I want to train a school for education for school to help people start their own dream. And I want to do this, and I'm gonna keep trying to get there. I'm not giving up. If I had to do it when I'm old, if I had to do it when I'm way old, if I had to do it when whatever it's gonna take to get there, I want to get there. My dreams to get there. My dreams to have a life. Get married, start school, get my cafe, just to be happy. That's all I want. That's all my blessings I want to do, and make a movie. That's all I want. And start a new life for people to see this, that I'm doing. This is my dream. No, it's not just my dream, it's God's dreams. It's Jesus' dream and my dreams. So whatever my dream is from God, because God will put all my dreams together, because He's the one started all this. Not about me, it's about Jesus. And that's what I want to do. What's so special about this movie? What's so special for everybody else you watch Blindside? You can only imagine all the different faith movies. But what's so different about your movie and about them? Well, the difference about my movie is life change. That I made it. America made it. I made it through that I lived life that I felt I'm never gonna make it, and I felt I'm gonna die. It gave me a hope. It gave me something to breathe for.